Just a great team effort again. I wish every night was senior night. I was really proud of these three. KJ hitting a 591, 22 kills or 13 kills, no errors. Sorry, and I don't have my glasses on, so it's really bad. What is that? 16? 13. I'm right. 13. Yeah, 13. Haley with probably a season high of 4 aces and then 15 digs, which was amazing. And then Ari again hitting a 526. So like I said, I wish every night was senior night. It was just a wonderful performance by these guys and a great win. Questions?
All right, this is a question for Joy. Do you think this is the biggest win of the season? And if so, how big is this win for your team?
I do think it's the biggest win. I think the combination of back-to-back wins, last night having a good performance against UC Santa Barbara was a big win, but then to come back again and, play Cal Poly, who, like I said before, I think Santa Barbara and Cal Poly have a really good chance of getting in the tournament. So to go back-to-back wins, I think is our biggest win of the season.
I'll continue this with Joy. So starting out the season, it was you guys are kind of in a bit of a slump, 10 and 11 or so.
Yeah.
How important is it to end the season strong like you guys are doing currently?
I think it's really important. I think it's important for the future of the program. And these guys have contributed to that greatly. But I also think it's just shows how much work we put in this season, and we've got some healthy bodies, and we've got some players our younger players really stepping it up, and then some leadership from our seniors. But it's really nice to see us put it together all of a sudden.
All right, this is a question for KJ. You got a chance to go into the game and do some damage, and you did with 13 kills, and you didn't have a single hitting error. What can you say about your performance tonight?
I would say that it was extremely good setting. Like I was up there, like I knew like the setting was amazing. So like I'm really proud of like how we got to that point that we can set perfectly. Both like from the back row and the setting. So it was fun to get it to work.
I'll spread the wealth here. Haley, so going into this game, you had 4 aces and you had a decent amount of digs on the end. You've moved up the list in terms of all-time digs for Long Beach State. You'll finish out there pretty high in aces as well. In fact, I think you might even catch up to one of your coaches if you get another one, I think, tomorrow against Hawaii. How important is it to be on those lists and to be remembered throughout this series as one of the top liberos this team has ever seen?
Ooh. That's too high of praise right there. Thank you. I don't know. I just have great teammates, and I think there was some struggle throughout the years, but I think really finishing strong with this group and being able to leave any sort of mark, hopefully positive, on this program has been really joyful for me.
It's a question for Ari, Haley, and KJ. You all played your last match in the pyramid. What's that feeling like, knowing that you won't be able to go back into and be playing in this gym?
That feeling definitely is really bad. Like we all cry at the end. Like, but this is the greatest memory gonna be. We won the last game, and yeah, it's.
Yeah, especially like a really powerful feeling because we both have been, like all of us have been struggling and like working for a long time. We've been there for 4 years. So it means a lot for all of us to be able to finish strong.
No more sky balls for me.
Alumni watch.
Yeah, watch out. What else was I going to say? Yeah, it's just awesome to be able to defend this home court. It's going to be one of our best memories, I think, for us three.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is a question for Joy. Earlier this season, I talked about the parity of this conference, with you having toppled not one but two of the giants in the Big West Conference. What's it going to take to topple the third giant of the Big West Conference, as you'll have to go all the way to the island on Friday to take on Hawaii?
Yeah, it's us against the whole island. It's also their senior night, so it's going to be one of the tough matches. But I think we're up for the challenge. I think we know what we're up against, and we take on that challenge. And if we can stick to a game plan and play the way that we're playing, we have a great chance of taking Hawaii on their home court.
Just a few more. All right, this is another question for Joy. Do you know the scouting report for Hawaii, and do you know what the game plan will be for Hawaii going into that big final match of the regular season?
We have not looked that far ahead. I do know Hawaii and I know the scouting report against them. What we probably need to follow up on is who's healthy on their team and who's not. But I think they're running the same thing that they have been running. We watched them on video quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. But we haven't looked that far ahead. We start real early on Monday, watching video and prepping on Monday and Tuesday, and we take off Wednesday for Hawaii.
All right, and this is a question for Haley or any of the seniors. What's it going to take to possibly get that final win of the regular season and go out on a really, really high note?
I think definitely serving, because they have so many weapons offensively. If we can serve really well, hopefully we can, kind of piece together where they want to go and be able to stop them that way. And then I think on our side, just like what Joy said, just executing our game plan and just making smart decisions and playing together and communicating.
Okay. So, now the last question. Do you think this win is for any of the seniors? You think this last win is one of the more memorable moments you'll ever have as a member of the Long Beach State women's volleyball team?
Absolutely.
Yes.